Good morning. We made it on the trail. It's a beautiful morning. Just looking around. Oh, look at the sky through the trees. Oh, it's beautiful today. It's pretty hot, but there's a nice breeze, so that's good. Hopefully the mosquitoes won't dive bomb me too much while we're walking. So on my way over, I heard God speak into my spirit. I'm empowering you. And it felt wonderful to hear those words. And so I just let it come into my heart and received them. And I said, I am empowered. You are empowering me. And I just knew that's what we were going to be talking about this morning. And I also had a certain story come to mind about a time when I was empowered. I was thinking, what does it really mean to be empowered by God? And I just have experienced it be and feel that it means, whatever it is that you can't do on your own strength and in your own willpower, God does it through you anyway, whether or not you understood it, whether or not you had the strength for it or the ability to even make something happen. And it just happened anyway, but it happened because Christ empowered you to do it. And so this one story was when I was getting my degree, and that even happened by an unction of the Holy Spirit too, because I had this really strong desire to go back to school and finish my degree. I had started a nursing degree years ago, but I decided it wasn't what I wanted to do, and I really wanted to stay home and be a mom to my kids without finishing that and continuing to work as a nurse. So anyway, at this stage in my life, I said to God, I just really want to get my degree, but I want to come out thinking like you, and I don't want to pay $40,000 or more. And instantly God told me where to go to school. And I looked it up, and I emailed them, and they called me back, and they offered me a scholarship I didn't even know existed. So I got to get my degree for a total of $1,800 on my end. It was amazing. So God empowered me in that moment. I didn't know where to go to school. I just knew I wanted to learn more about God, and I wanted to come out thinking like God. And the exciting thing about it is that I was already learning from God. Everything I was learning in those classes were just a confirmation of what I was already experiencing in my life and things that God was teaching me, which really empowered me also in another way to trust the Holy Spirit inside of me to be my teacher, because I was already learning this stuff from God before I was taking these classes. And it was really exciting for me because it was a desire of my heart. And also, I ended up taking a class in which the writing, the way it was delivered, the material was delivered, it just seemed so far above my understanding. I did not understand the language, and I'm not unable to learn. I'm a pretty smart person, I guess, but man, it made me feel so inadequate because I did not understand what they were trying to convey. It just seemed so far above my ability to learn the way that they were teaching it. It was hard, and I needed to write a paper, and I didn't know where to begin because I just didn't understand the class. I didn't understand the material, and I was looking up words constantly, and it just seemed so far up above me. And in that moment of frustration, feeling like I just don't get it, How am I going to write this paper? I'm sorry, the mosquitoes are kind of bad today. I had this moment and this flash into my mind about how God showed me where to go to school because I wanted to get a degree. And I just went right to the end. And I said, God, I obviously get this degree because you empowered me to know where to go to school for it, which means I end up writing this paper, which means you're going to help me do it. And I just went to the computer, I started typing, and effortlessly I wrote this paper. And all of the real life experience that they were trying to teach me with these lofty thoughts and ideas and big words, which didn't make sense to me, all of a sudden came out of Holy Spirit empowering me to realize what I had already been walking in and had deep understanding of, that this class did not give me. But what did give it to me was my daily walking with God, my listening, my journaling, my abiding, my learning from Him. Whew, right in my eye. Empower me to make this video through these mosquitoes this morning, Father. So I ended up getting an A on that paper, and I ended up getting my degree in record time, God empowering me. And I just want to bless you today with that same encouragement that I am is empowering you. Spirit of God is empowering you to ask the questions that you need to ask today, to experience the desires of your heart today, to experience Christ. Oh, I've got to turn around. Christ empowering you to do everything that you cannot do in your own strength or your own understanding. But you have what you need because you have Christ in you. Oh, I bless you today. Thank you for walking, for braving the mosquitoes with me today and the heat. I'll be praying for you today that you experience the empowerment of Christ. Love you. See you later.